to give up governance and be replaced by a technocratic power.
I've always said Trump is the luckiest son of a bitch. Other than the successive failed casinos. That aside, he's the luckiest son of a bitch on this planet. But he, like Benjamin from Philadelphia, they get their power from their extreme positions, and they can only attain that power and maintain that power from extreme scenarios. There was never an opportunity for there not to be a war so long as Benny was in power. His unwillingness was predictable. Once those 16 hostages are returned, that spells the end of the conflict. Or so a majority of Israelis would want. The outlier being the far right in Israel. He can't have enough support. His political career is predicated upon the continuation of this war. So of course he doesn't want to give it up. But this is going to create a very interesting sort of fallout because, well, for many reasons, but it's interesting that Donald, little Donnie boy, had cultivated this relationship with Benny. And now that Trump has his second term, he doesn't need Benny anymore. I think Benny's realized that too. So, for as pragmatic as he is, this was a very poor miscalculation on his behalf. It'll be interesting to see how Israeli society responds. There has to be a push from the center, specifically the moderates that are pro-war now, but they're also not. They're ready for this thing to wrap up. We're going on however long at this point, so. But we all know why the Israeli government, under the lead of Benny, doesn't want this thing to come to an end. I see it. I see it being pushed through. The only scenario I don't see this being pushed through is if he can somehow get that particular organization to commit another atrocity like they did on October 7th. Because if he gives up power, that spells not only the end of his political career, but he's well aware the Knesset has, or not the Knesset, I'm sorry, the Israeli judiciary has in the past put in jail prime ministers and presidents. He knows what's in store for him. So we have a very unique situation going on. Of course, it's 2025, where he is going to hedge the continuation of this war basically on his political and his political career and his sovereignty. I don't know. I don't want to commit. I was about to commit to this thing coming to an end. But with so much on the line for him, I would not be surprised for him to, I hate to say this, it's going to sound conspiratorial, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of false flag operation. And he's got the people in the security apparatus to do it. So, I don't know. I didn't answer your question.